Grouping objects in Inkscape is a really useful way of just managing the objects that you have in your file. And just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, if I take this select and transform tool and just drag over this tiger character, if you look at the bottom bar here, we see that there are 71 objects that make up this tiger. And I could select them easily enough by just dragging over them. And I could now move it around and move all of them together. But what this means is that every time I want to select this tiger, I would have to drag over it. And let's just say, for example, the way my file worked out, I had this tiger kind of sitting underneath another object. If that was now deselected and I tried to drag over it, you are running into a few problems because I'm now obviously also dragging over a few parts of this cow. And so this kind of thing can make life very difficult. So I'm just going to undo. So a really good way of just managing all the objects that you have is by grouping them. So I'm not particularly worried at this stage about having to change individual elements of this tiger. And so what I can do is just select all of the objects that make it up. And then I can go Object and just choose Group. So this works very much in the same way as PowerPoint. Once I've grouped these together, Inkscape actually looks at this tiger as one object. So now I can just click it and that selects the entire thing. And if I move it, everything's going to move together. So again, I could put this right underneath the cow. And in this case, if I want to just select the tiger to move it, I just click it. And because this is a group, I don't need to drag and I'm not selecting any of this cow. And there you have absolutely no problem. A lot easier. And you'll see here, anytime you click on something that's a group, it'll tell you down here that it's a group and how many objects are on it. Then if you want to release a group, so we can just say, for example, that I decide for some reason that I no longer want this to be a group, I can then just select it, and if you see that it's a group, you can just go Object, Ungroup. And now you see we've gone back to our original state. And so when I click now, I'm actually going to be clicking on smaller elements. And so that's a very easy way to make and release groups. In the next video, we're going to see a very useful tool, which is how to enter and leave a group. So once you've made a group, you can still get access to the individual objects within it without having to actually ungroup them.